What's good? What's good? What's good? Once again, man, we're back in the house, man. The one and only OG Hollywood, man. But before we get started, shouts out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the new studio. A couple of days ago, we had hell of a technical difficulties. But with anything in life, it's always going to be hurdles. You have to jump over them. So today, we're in the new studio. Tap in. Tap into the new studio, man. And guess what? Let's get up on this screen, man, and go down through there with each other, man. Let's get on there and go through there with each other, man. Click on the link, man, and tap in, man. Let's do that. Click on the link and tap in. Like I say, man, salute to all the subscribers. Anybody that ever had anything to do with the show, progressing, salute. Salute to all those that had anything to ever do with the show, man. And most of all, salute to anybody that I ever interviewed, man. You all were a big part of the Ferguson Chronicles moving forward. Moving forward is what we stand for. So like I said, man, let's get this started, man. Tap in, man. Tap in, man. Let's tap in. Let's get it did, man. We can do better than two people, man. Tap in. If you're on lunch break, tap in. If you're taking a water break, tap in. Let's get it started. Tap in. Let's run them taps up. Let's go. Tap in. We still got time to tap in, man. I'm here, so y'all need to be here, man. Let's go. Let's tap in. And let's see what happened for the day, man. The day was a hell of a day for me, man, which it always is, man. It's a hell of a day because I woke up this morning. That's a blessing within itself, man, because you got to remember, some people didn't wake up this morning, man. So if you woke and you alive and you able to tap in, you ought to get excited about that, man. Let's get excited about waking up every day, man, and being a better you than you were yesterday, man, because that's what counts. So let's tap in, man. Tap in. Let's run it up. Tap in. Tap in. Let's run it up, man. Let's run it up. Let's get in here, man. Get in here, man. And another thing I want to salute to, man. Salute to the producer, man. He's a hell of a guy, man. The producer of this show is a hell of a guy, man. So shouts out to the producer, Zach, man, for making this all possible, man. Without him, wouldn't be no me, man. You a bad guy behind the scenes, man. Salute, Zach, man. Once again, let's tap in, people. Let's tap in, man. And come on in on this monitor, man. Let's go. Let's tap in, man. Who is that? Put that up then, Zach. I see you, man. The one and only Mrs. H. Without you, wouldn't be no me. For 25 years, you stayed in the saddle. That other half belonged to me. For 25 years, she stayed in the saddle, man. It's hard to find a woman to stay in the saddle on a consistent basis, man, especially for 25 years, man. She was up and down that highway trying to make sure that I had the necessary things to provide for me when I was doing a life sentence, man. So shout out to the one and only, man. It's no other. It has never been no other. Shout out to Mrs. H, man. I love you. Like I said, man, subscribe to the channel, man. We moving forward. The channel is moving forward, man. We're not going backwards, man. Shout out Nick Williams. Shout out, man, for checking in, man. You came in at the right time, man. Look at the link in the bio, man, and come on this screen, man. Let's go down through that, man. You can get to know me, and I can get to know you, man. Shout out, Mr. Davis, man. Get on this screen, man, so we can get to know one another, man, and we can make conversation easy on a daily basis, man. Let's get down through there, man. Shout out to everybody that's been a part of the Ferguson Chronicles. If you're looking right now and you want to be a part of this show, man, hit that link, and you can get right on this screen, man, and we can get to know one another up and close and personal, man. Like I say, without the people, the show wouldn't be nothing. I'm who I am because of you all, man. That's like I said, I am who I am because of you all, man. Oh, man, the one and only Uncle Sam Slaughter. The one and only Uncle Sam Slaughter, man. What it do, Sam? Unmute that mic. Unmute that mic, man.
Like you say, I'm blessed too for being woke up this morning. Like you say, everybody didn't wake up this morning, but I did. I'm blessed.
Man, let me ask this, man. Oh, my say. This was a hell of a surprise right here, man. Out of all people, Uncle Sam Slaughter was able to tap in, and I wasn't even expecting you to know how to use a device. You was gone 38 years, man. So how easy was that to you after all that time, man?
Oh, it's almost like it was between, simple and common sense, So I try to mix them together, and every now and then I be confused, But most part, I get through. Like they say, patience is the key.
Shout out self-made hustler, man. You in the house, man. Once you get on this screen and share some of these insights with us, man. You got an OG on your name, man. So I know you got something to offer, man. Shout out, man. Get up in here, man. What's good? What's good?
What up, fam? What up, man? Salute, man. Salute everybody, man. What up, family? What's up, man? Salute, man.
Oh, man, say, I'm just going down through there.
All right.
Yeah, man. This is what it's about, man. Getting to know each other, man. You see what I'm saying? It ain't about nothing else but getting to know each other. Most of all, as black men in America, man, because you know what? We always get to die. We never get the benefit, man. You see what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing when we can sit here with each other, man, and do this right here, man. I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't know Sam. Sam don't know you. But before this over with, we all gonna know each other, man. Because guess what? The presence is what happening now, man. And the kids are the future. That's what I always say, man. We got a lot to offer, man, as elders in the world, man. So I tell you what, man, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna back up. Because I'm a talker, man. That's what I do. I'm gonna back up, man. And give me your story, man. Give me and the people your story.
First off, man, let me introduce myself, man. I'm Jacko, man. I was on Ferguson back in the 90s, man. But second off, shout out, man, Hollywood. I know you came after I left, man, but I done heard about you, man. You seem like a stand-up guy. I like you because of what you're doing. I definitely support you, and I definitely salute what you're doing as far as bringing us together, fam. Because like you said, at the end of the day, we was all black men in that system. Dumb people didn't care whether we was from this part of the world, this club, this gang, we was all the same. So if we do not come together and realize that, we are the OGs now. But if we don't do no better than the ones we had in the street before us, what do that make us? So I think what you're doing is great, especially if we can get some of these brothers, because I've been having actually a lot of ideas that I want to run by you whenever I get a chance to talk to you. I just be so busy, Hollywood. I be busy, man. I swear I be busy, man. But I definitely, man, like I said, I just want to applaud what you're doing, man. We need to chop it up for real, man, and put some of this stuff where we can use our platform to help other people to stop the cycle that happened to you, me, Sam. We need to stop it, bro. We know about it. See, there's some youngsters out here, they don't know about it. Like what Big Milk doing and all my homies and stuff out there doing, positively trying to use what they pass. We need to really, really push on that for one reason. We everywhere. When I say we black men with felonies, we everywhere. If we come together, we got our own family.
Like I say, man, most people that see me then and see me now, they can see the transformation, because at one time I was lost too. I was lost too, and I was caught up in a system, bro, and sometimes it got the best of me. And due to the fact it got the best of me, man, because it was some dark days, man. You know what I'm saying? At 19, 20 years old, receiving a life sentence, man. All I knew how to do was survive, man. Whether it been good or whether it been bad, you know. But that's all I knew how to do, man. Because I got caught up in the monopoly, man. Like most brothers are doing today. They get caught up in the monopoly, man. And once they get in the system, man, they lost. And the first person they want to blame is the family. You feel what I'm saying? And the family suffers too, man. Everybody suffers when you get caught in that system, you know. And it took me probably the first 10 years in prison to figure that out, man. You know, because I had to find me. I was lost, man. You know, I thought cigarettes and hustling and women in prison was it, you know. And that's me being in the system. I was lost, man. So sometimes I have to salute myself, man.
You definitely supposed to. You know why? Because you're an example of what the regular media don't show. Success. We know about the ones that mess up and go back, but what about the ones that's really out here shining and trying to help other people come out of them circumstances? What about us? We don't get that attention. Well, we shouldn't be waiting on them to do anything for us anyway. We can do it ourselves, right, Hollywood?
Exactly,
We can do it
man.
ourselves. We ain't got to wait on nobody. We can do it ourselves. What's stopping us? We spent all our money for the Super Bowl. Who spent some money for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Well, why come we can't take a piece of that money and spend it to do something to help stop some of these other young dudes from being OGs in their generations? What good are we as OGs if we can't stop the next generation of OGs from being the OGs we were?
But my thing is this, man, you know, and some people, I think it's a discrepancy between what OGs are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said that to say this, man, that I've never been a part of any gang, right? At all. You know, nor do I speak on that because that's not my lane. You know, I stay in my lane. And my lane is what I'm in now, you know, and I interact with the people that's been through what I've been through. Because like I say, your past make you closer to me than my brother.
Yes,
you know
sir.
Because you automatically can relate to when I'm having a bad day and the reason why I'm having a bad day. Even now in society, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't wake up every morning feeling like the next man feel, because I know one thing, that 25 years still had an effect on me. Because sometimes we go back in the past and guess what happened? We think about what we could have been. You know?
I agree.
And that's a setback within itself. You know, from a mental standpoint. That's why I tell people from the exterior part, you can look at all three of us because we still got the body functioning and we moving on a regular, but you can never see what's inside the mind, man.
Right.
Know? And you know, like I tell people, man, I don't have a black heart to a society. It's just the certain things I got a black heart to. You know, what you get emotionally towards, it don't affect me. You know,
I agree.
So
I definitely agree.
I just, like I said, man, that's the reason why I'm allowing people to come on here, man, as subscribers, man, because we all in society have a platform. We just don't exercise it. You see what I'm saying? And we all have a story to tell, man. That's why I encourage people, man, come on the channel, interact with people that have been through the struggle. You don't have to just listen. You can, once it's here and it's live, you can ask questions. If it's anything you want to know about anybody that's been incarcerated and the struggle that they have, that's what this channel is for. You know, Sam did 38. I did 25. What you did, Jacko?
I did 10.
And you did 10. Look how those numbers add up.
Yeah.
So we've been there. We've done that. You know, and not to say that we striving to, you know, for greatness to go back, because that wouldn't make no sense. You know,
not at all.
So that's why I say, man, what I like, Sam, I'm gonna turn the mic over to you, man, because this is the people's show, man. This is the People Show, and I want to hear from a man that only been free for 2 months, 2.5 some months, Jacko, after doing 38 years, man.
Salute, welcome home, fam. Welcome home, brother. Welcome home.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to be here too. You know, I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. But like you say, you know, a struggle, you know, it gonna always be there. You know, it was there before us. It gonna be there when we gone. You know. But the main thing is we got to reach more people than we don't reach, you know. And I did my part, you know, being incarcerated, reaching the ones I was able to reach, you know. So I reached out and got the older one wanted to absorb the knowledge and understanding and the wisdom that would go along with it. I was able to reach out and get a lot of them, you know. And the ones that didn't, you know, I kept on stepping, you know, because like they say, you can't stop in the middle of the road because if you do, you're going to get ran over right along with them. So as the time went, you know, I just kept on moving, you know. To this day, you know, since I've been out about 2.5 months, I still reach back, you know, because like they say, you can't never forget where you come from. And I'm a man to stand on many principles, you know, and I always will and I always have, you know, to my last day. I'm going to have to stand on those principles, you know. So I continue to reach back, you know.
Salute, man. Salute.
Hey, man, I think that's the problem too, man, because some of us get in society, bro, and we get here and we interact with the peoples of society, right? And all of a sudden, we just forget where we come from. So therefore, you start moving in an unstructured way. You know what I'm saying? If you've been in a structured way for X amount of years, bro. And what I mean by that, if you was used to going to sleep on a certain time, getting racked up at a certain time, eating at a certain time, you was in that structure where you had to do what everybody else did. Okay, but now once you get free, you move in an unstructured way, but not so much as in society, but in your own life, you know, and then you become unstable. And when you become stable, you all over the place, man. So therefore, you lose a chain of thought, and you don't know what you want to be. You don't know what you want to do. You don't even know how you're gonna do it. You know, I think that's just my personal opinion. That's why a man be stuck in one place when he get out, man, because he overwhelmed himself with too many things, man. That's just my opinion, man. What's up, Randy? I see that.
It's like,
is that you?
Man, like everything is a challenge, man, and everything got its purpose. And shit, you know, you got to make your own destiny, man.
Say, do me a favor, man, because we got three brothers on. We got 3 brothers on here, man. One is myself, man. You got Jacko, you got Sam, man. Do me a favor, man, introducing yourself to these 2 brothers, man, because we're gonna be coming together doing this a lot, man. And I just don't want us to be strangers to each other, man, because like I say, our past make us automatically connected. If we was in prison right now and you come through the door, you'll automatically be connected to me because you're in the same environment. It's no different. That's the reason why I named it Day Room Talk. You got 4 guys in the day room now, but we got room for 10. Once again, if you all see the link in the chat, you don't have to be incarcerated to get in this conversation, man, because everybody's opinion matters to us, man. Like I said, it's just all about respecting one another, man. We all gonna have different opinions. We're all gonna have different views, man. But at the end of the day, what brings us together, man, is the years that we served in prison, man. So do me a favor, man. Introduce yourself, bro.
Hey, I'm Randy, man. I'm from Galveston, man. I did 26 years down there in the penitentiary. I was in and out a juvenile system, and then I ended up going back in '94, and I ain't never got out till 2020.
Welcome home, fam. Shit, welcome home.
Welcome home.
So, man, let's hey, man, give us because like I said, all of our backgrounds are different, all our struggles are different. All that is different, man. But the only way we are going to get familiar with one another, man, and understand our different struggles, man, is we tell the struggles, man. like I say, one of my struggles when I came home, man, I was on the monitor, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was in Walmart so damn scared. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was gonna do, man. I used to have to hurry up and rush out of the store, you know, and forget things. I used to forget things, man. You know, and like I said, if it wasn't for the woman that was with me for 25 years, man, that's why I say I salute her for doing 25 years, man, with me.
Already. You better salute.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, man, you know, when you got somebody in the corner of your life like that, no matter what you're going through or how you went through it, they don't go nowhere, then that's what you call an outstanding person, man. And if it wasn't for her, bro, I wouldn't be here. And if it wasn't for her, this show wouldn't even be it wouldn't even exist.
That's what's
it
up.
Wouldn't even exist because her motivation that's instilled in me, man, that's the reason why this show exists. Not because of my past, bro. Not because of my past. It's because the power she has and the understanding she has. You know, she know more about the prison system than all of us. Because it's a different perspective traveling down that road for 25 years straight to see a person and have to go home. You know what I'm saying? So at some time and point, man, she gonna be right here on this show, man, to give her perspective. And not only her, and I'm pushing and striving for many more women and men that have supported anybody that's been locked up, man. Salute to them. They are important, man, because without them, it wouldn't be no us, man.
Right. And I want to touch on something real quick if I can. What's up, homie, fella? Man, if you think about this, man, this is something I often tell people. My family is the dudes that I did time with.
Exactly.
Because during the time that other people was going to college, going off to all these social events, I didn't graduate high school. I was in prison. All that social stuff most people do when they teenagers and they youth, I didn't have that. I was locked up. So as far as I'm concerned, all the guys that I did time with that was solid, that when I was in there, they were solid with me. I'm solid with them out here. They my family to me. Because that's what I had when I didn't have nothing. I had them. We just on the other side of the bars. That's the only difference.
And man, like, you know, it's so many of us, man, that have gotten out and returned back, right? I just feel like that's the reason why I said a while ago, man, that when people are set free, man, it has to be a foundation set, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, you know, without the foundation, man, what we know, we don't know nothing but the hustle, man. We don't know nothing but the hustle. When I went to prison, bro, I didn't even have a GED. You know what I'm saying? I could always read, but I didn't even have a GED. Thank God that I had a mother up until the age of 13 that instilled in me, you know, school. So other than me going to prison, doing what I did down there, I had enough sense to get a GED, and I had enough wit to get 2 college degrees, bro. I got that. You know, that's what I got from prison. I brought that back with me, and can't nobody take that away from me. You know?
And don't let nobody shame you for doing something. Don't let nobody ever shame you for wanting to change yourself for the better. Cause trust me, I went through that too. When I was on Ferguson, instead of going to basketball, man, instead of going to hoop, man, I gotta study for this test, man. I'm getting that one day.
Go ahead.
Yeah, me personally, I made my decision in there. I didn't want to get out. At first, I used to think, well, I'm gonna get out, then that's when I'm gonna start making my decision to do better. Then I started realizing it wasn't gonna work. I had to do it while I was in there. Because I know if I would have waited till I got out to do it, I was gonna end up right back in there.
And you know why, bro? That's where you had the time to make any corrections you need to make right there. So that's why I tell people, if you spent your 25 years jacking off on guards and now here wonder why you can only get a job making $8 an hour, you ought to be mad at yourself for wasting your time.
Yeah, you know, like I said, man, and I'm quite sure, man, just to tap in on that, man, I'm quite sure, man, that because I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it. Shit, I'm a man just like the next man. So shit, I jacked off too. You know, shit, I laid low and jacked off too. So
Right.
I ain't just gonna blame it on the jackers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I understand you can be a jacker and still go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you gotta get the grease off your head though. You get out and go to handle them books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand, man. You know,
But
so
you
we
know what I
all,
mean. You know what I mean, Hollywood.
oh, y'all understand? Don't understand what you're saying, but
You had enough sense to put one thing down and pick up another.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to elaborate that because I don't want the jackers to think, you know what I'm saying, that it was a bad thing to jack. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a jacker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was a jacker. I wasn't the one. I used to lay gully to it, ask where she at, if she coming down the run, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Keep
And
it 100 then, homie. Keep it 100 then.
yeah, that's just shit. I ain't too good. Shit, it's
Keep it
all
100.
good. That's what we gonna do right here. We
Keep
ain't
it
gonna
100.
keep it. Yeah, we ain't gonna keep it fake. You know, and some people want to hide behind the corner and say I wasn't no jacker and all that. I was a jacker, nigga. I was down there when they didn't have no mother, when they had the pants with the pockets in it. You know what I'm saying? I used to run my goddamn hand through my pocket all the time. So I was a jacker, man. But I just had enough sense to go to school because I know how to prepare myself for when I get on the flatland. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell everybody, man, you know, I was given that life sentence, man, and I always call it, man. If you can see the back of the screen, bro, that's why it reads life after life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was given the life sentence, and I'm doing life now. You know what I'm saying? And it's still a hard time on planet Earth, man, because the struggle is real, bro.
Yes, sir.
The struggle is real, man. So I don't want nobody to be discouraged if they had a bad day today or a bad day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What we need to do, man, is just try to figure out how you gonna make it to the next day, and most of all, be a better person than you were the day before, man. That's what counts, man. That's what's gonna get you to the next level right there. And my thing is this, bro. Being able to do this right here, this what makes me feel good. This to touch base with somebody that understands. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't understand, you still can get in the discussion, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I encourage, man, if you subscribe to the channel, don't be subscribed to the channel due to fact because you like the story. We all have a story. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's in prison or out of prison. Tell your story, man. Tell your story. No, you are accepted right here, man. You can tell your story, man, because I know one thing, though, Jacko. I know everybody in prison wasn't no fighter, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody that has that. So don't be fooled by everybody has something. And, you know, and I'm speaking directly to the viewers. Don't be fooled by you think everybody had a fighting game in prison. That wasn't the case. You know, that wasn't the case. You know, and my thing is this, man. There's one thing about the Ferguson Chronicles and the guys that come on here, you gonna get it real.
Yeah, that's the only way I got to give it to you.
Yeah, and it's gonna be raw, man. So if you right there right now, man, we got 16 viewers, bro. Jump in, man. Hit that link. Get on this screen, man. OG Hollywood got a spot for 6 more people, man. And let's go down through there, man. Let's go down there through there, man. If you're in a truck and you driving, you on the road, pull that link up, man. You got Jacko on the screen, you got Sam, and you got Rando on the screen, man. We all been to prison, man. But that don't make us no different from you. Shout out, Scott. I don't know if I know Willie Conroe, man. You got to put in the description what Unlce was on. It's a lot of guys that's going to come on this screen, and one of them might know him, man. He out of Conroe, his name Willie Taylor, man. But shout out to you for checking in, man. It's all good. So let me ask you something, Jacko. Give me something that you brought back with you, man, from that Ferguson unit. Tap in, Polo. I need you, man.
I brought back a new person.
Yeah.
Because I told God if he give me one chance, I'm going to be a different person who I was when I went in. I got that chance when I got released. A new chance.
Yeah.
and I'm using it. So that's what I took with me. What happened in the past was in the past, and I'm trying to leave it there, but I ain't ashamed of it by no way, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
But it didn't destroy me, so I just don't bring it up much. It didn't stop me. It didn't destroy me.
So let me ask this, man. You know, now that we going down there through there, man, and shit, we've been on this thing for 35 minutes, man. I like to ask this, man, because like I say, we all got, you know, different views and I all know everything in the aspect of whatever, man. What's some of the things you're thankful for, man?
I'm thankful for life, man. I'm thankful that despite of my past, I'm still out here, man, surviving, man. I'm thankful for the fact that I can even help some of my homies when they come out here, man. I'm thankful that I'm in the position to do that because I got some homies that'll never get that opportunity. When I say they'll never get it. So when I tell you sometimes I like to reflect and think, well, not like to, but I like the fact that I can get a kick in the ass from some of my homies that'll remind me, you on the other side of them bars, you ain't got nothing to complain about. And don't ever forget, I don't care how bad you got it going in this world, it's somebody in prison that'll trade places with you.
Exactly.
And that's what's on my mind when I get up in the morning. When I get up in the morning, I ain't listen to no, they ain't call my squad. And I don't want to hear them call my squad. So guess what I'm gonna go do? Create my own squad. I'm thankful for the ability to do that.
Hey, do me a favor, Zach, man. Drop that link again, man. I got one of my brothers. There it is. Get up in here, Polo. Get up in here, man. Here it is, live in color, man. I've been knowing you. Get in here, man. You got a story to tell, man. We waiting on you. Get on up in there.
I might have to go back in. I can't even see.
You already in, Sam. I'm looking at you, though.
I know on my side.
Yeah, you need to go back in where your Wi-Fi at, man, so we can keep this thing going, man.
Yeah, all this sun I can't see.
Yeah. So that's what I be saying, Jacko, when I run across brothers, man, that's been locked up, right? And they be complaining about the struggles of the world and about what's going on in society. Like I tell people, man, this is what you fought so hard to get back to. You know? And every day I wake up in the morning, it's a struggle, man. But I welcome that shit, man. Bring it on. You know
And this is all I know, Hollywood. Man, all that cotton I picked, I didn't get a dime. I didn't get nothing. I ain't get a pair of socks. I ain't get a. So I don't see why I would have a complex to come out here and get a job making $5 an hour.
Bro,
I don't have to stay there forever. It's just temporary. Well, when I got out, man, whatever it took, I just wasn't going backwards. If that means a minimum wage job, man, I ain't going backwards. Because I ain't making nothing back there. And I just wish more brothers had that mentality because you worked in there, but don't want to work out here. I just don't get it, bro.
But you know what give me though, man? This what give me. This what it don't give me, but it frustrates me. Frustrate the hell out of me because we was forced to be amongst each other in them day rooms, right? We got along. We got along because of the situation, right? But when you come to society, it's different. I can relate to more to Jacko, Sam, and Randy. Can I relate to anybody that I meet out here? Because you know what it feel like to wake up in the morning time and sometimes don't have no fucking toothpaste to brush your teeth with. I'm gonna ask this. How many people you know that's in society right now know what it feel like to wake up with some fucking tooth powder and brush your teeth? Some shit that's gonna cut your gum up and you're gonna be spitting blood out until you're able to go down there to the commissary. I ain't ran across nobody yet to tell me how that steak soap make you itch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ran across nobody like that, bro. That's why I say I don't have no complaints, even when it's a bad day.
And soap got that love in it.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And like you said, Jacko, the motherfucking cotton sacks. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. My old man, niggas here. My old man told me just like this here. He put me on game. He told me just like this here. He said, boy, them boys down there complaining about picking cotton in the 90s. Get off that goddamn bus in 60, 65. You know what I'm saying? When they calling you old thing, old hammerhead. And when you get ready to go pick cotton, guess what you do? You got to step on the scale. And whatever you weigh, that's the bag you got to bring back. You know what I'm saying?
Cold blood. Cold game, ain't it?
Yeah. And we thought we had it bad. We didn't have it bad, man. Them boys had it bad back then, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, I think back on some of that shit, man, and say, you know what? I didn't want to go to prison, but at the same time, if you really look at it, and it's a true saying, but you don't understand until you get older, that you rather be in prison, because if you wouldn't have went, your ass is gonna be dead at the rate you was going. You know what I'm saying? And what's so cold about it, bro? I know I was dangerous. Dangerous as hell. Any man that walk up in a convenience store and pull out a gun in fucking broad daylight, it's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? And that was me. I was a damn fool until I got down there and realized how big of a damn fool I was. You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing though. But these boys ain't gonna tell them stories. They ain't gonna tell them stories because they in their mind. Drop that link, Zach. Drop that link for me, man. Get on up in here, Nick, man. We got it going, man. Drop that link, man. Anybody welcome, man. Get in here, man. Anybody welcome, get in here, man. You got a story, man. Get on this camera, man. You don't even have to be the prison. Went to prison, man. This ain't about incarceration, man. What you got, Sam? Let me hear it.
Oh, man, you know, I got a little bit of everything, you know.
Well, give it to the people, man.
I was unfortunate to be down there in the 80s, you know. So, like some of the 60s, you know, I caught half of it in the 80s, you know. Even though it was going out of style, we still picked cotton and everything else they did back in the 60s. We did in the 80s, you know. So, my little grouping, little crowd was always the one was the damn fools, you know. Those are the ones I hung around because I always let a person know if you wasn't real or stoned down, that meant stay the hell away from me, you know. And when every time to rock and roll, we rocked and roll, you know. But these days, you know, they like the youngsters today, you know, it's hard to reach them, you know, because they so misguided, so misinfluenced with the little homeboys, where they really thinking they keeping it real. They stand down. But at the same time, they just don't know. The same person that he looking up to somewhere down the line, I guarantee they gonna get disappointed, you know. And you know, I was one of the kind when I was down there, I ain't never thought I was gonna get out of prison, you know. This is something that God had in his plan, you know, something that I didn't even know nothing about. Because right before I was released, hell, I was still acting a damn fool. I had just come off of G4 because, to be honest, I really thought I wasn't going to get out of prison. So that with that mindset, I kept the same mindset, like, stay the hell away from me if you wasn't down. If you got in my lane, you got ran over. Plain simple as that, you know. So when I did get that lay in, administrative lay in, and found out every parole a couple hours later, and they granted me parole, seemed like my whole mindset changed, you know. A lot of people say you can't change overnight. I believe that's a lie because I changed overnight. Once I had those papers in my hand saying that I was being released, I had to go to a program first. Say, man, I'm telling you now, I changed overnight. Everything I did negative, I changed. I stopped fighting. I stopped jumping on the law. I stopped cussing the laws out. Everything I was doing to keep me there, I stopped overnight. And a lot of people started to see, even the officers started saying, man, you sure changed all of a sudden. Then what they didn't know, I had made parole. But some of them pulled me to the side. Look how I slaughtered. Man, I just got off that computer in the office. Man, you done made parole. And I just smiled, you know. And because I done made parole. And this was in God's plan. I didn't have nothing to do with it. You know, once it released to me, my whole mindset changed. It's just like it is now. I'm a new person, you know, and I want better things for myself now. And what I did, you know, for the people I growed up with down there, I'm still in contact with them, you know, because I made a bond that I reached back, and that's what I'm doing. I reached back. I got 5 people that I write every week, you know, and hopefully I can continue on, you know.
So let man say, that's what. Get out there, man. What's good, Polo?
Polo.
What's good, man? Unmute that mic.
What up, Polo?
Unmute that mic, man. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I need that mic unmuted, man. Unmute the mic, please.
I did it.
What's good?
Man, it's beautiful out here, man. You know how it is, man. It's beautiful, man. I don't just like you say, man. I don't have no complaints, man, at all.
Yeah, man. Say,
yeah,
I've been seeing you in the comments. They told me the other day you need to get Polo up in there. I said, yeah, man. He already know how to tap in. He been sub ever since I know him. So here it is. Give me something, man. Give me something, man.
Hey, man. I dig this here, man, because like y'all talking about on reaching these boys that really they don't understand it, man. I mean, you know, we've been through that fire, man. And just like your mom used to tell you, or your daddy used to tell me, man, that fire hot. Don't touch it. But what we did, we ended up touching that fire.
Touching it anyway.
Yeah. And then what we went through, that we went through, that was that fire, man.
Yeah.
That was that real fire, man. And it purified us. Man. It purified each one of us that been down now, man. What it only some, it made us even stronger. Some they folded, and we know those that folded.
Yeah.
We came out here, man, with it, telling the truth, man. And all of us gonna vibe to the truth, man. Everybody gonna vibe to the truth, man.
And one thing I can say about that penitentiary, man, ain't no secrets down there because everybody know your business. You hear me? So once you get on this side, whatever you think you did in there, you think don't nobody know.
It's gonna be out here.
I promise you.
Yeah,
it's out here.
Real. That's real. Man, I dig this here, man.
Say, Lo.
Yeah, man.
So you already know how it was when we was on that Beto, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, from Ferguson, Beto, man. I mean, say, man, it rocked, man. I mean,
say it was. I tell them all the time. That's like I say, but see, you know, you got a lot of people, man, that come on. We all in different eras, right? And we had our times in different eras, man. Like Sam was there in '83. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't speak on '83.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my pops was on, man. I can't speak about what happened in the '60s, man, because I'd be out of my lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can only speak on what I can speak on now, what I've been through. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real. I mean, that's by facts. That's facts. That's facts.
And y'all check this out. Just with the people we got on, just with the black men that's on this live right now, man, you're looking at 5 different generations of black men that have been through the same shit. 5 different generations. So just like you said, Hollywood, Sam was in it
about that hell.
So Sam know about the shit. He was going through the shit, but we even was born. So look. So nothing happened between that time that stopped either one of us from going through that same system. Nothing. So look at all the generations. So who is the OGs today? What can we do to slow down so we don't have no more people coming behind us saying, yeah, I was doing through this in 2022. 20 years from now. 20 years from now. Is it gonna be another person putting another podcast out talking about what we're going through right now? And if so, what did we learn?
For real.
That's why I say, man, it's my thing is this, man. It ain't to tear each other down, man.
No.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why I was saying. I always stress that to brothers, man.
I'm gonna say Hollywood.
Hey.
Hollywood. I'm gonna tell you how I learned. Now, when I was coming up, nobody couldn't tell me nothing. I hung in the streets every day and all that, got kicked out of school and everything. The only way was for me to learn, I had to go through it. If I wouldn't have never went through it, I wouldn't have never learned or know what I know now.
That's real.
I had to go through it.
And fam, I bet you everybody on this screen went through the same thing you went through. We all got that in common.
Let's got that burnt. We got burnt.
We all got that in common.
That's what I say.
Even this generation now, it's only so many you can reach. You only reach the one that's willing to be taught and that's willing to listen. You just can't sit up and you think you finna talk to these youngsters out there and they finna apply by that. They not finna apply by, they gotta go through it. That's the only way they gonna learn it. If they don't go through it, they not gonna learn it. They not gonna know it. Even by me getting out of prison and me going through what I'm going through now, I'm learning through the process.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this though.
I'm not gonna sit up and say, yeah, it's easy. I got out. I was just happy to be out, but it's still a process for me.
Bro,
and I gotta go through it just to learn this.
Look at the structure now. I'm saying, look at it now, right here on this screen. Look at this structure. You see what I'm saying? The thing about that though is I ain't seen these brothers in years. You feel what I'm saying? It don't mean that the thought process is no different then than it was now. Because here's the thing, like he just said, we can't reach certain people, but I understand this though. You have an obligation, man, to put your foot forward, bro. That's all I'm saying. You have an obligation as a man that done went through what you went through to put your foot forward. Now, regardless of whether that person take heed to what you have to say, but you have to get an effort, bro. And that's just bottom line, because I look at it like this here. It wasn't that I wouldn't listen. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that I wouldn't listen. It's just the fact that my situation and what I was going through wouldn't allow me to listen. Because any man in this world that loses his mother at 13 is off the rocker anyway. You see what I'm saying? We all have fathers in society, right? But at some time and point, man, the mother becomes the most important thing in your life, brother. That's you know real. What I'm saying? So when she exit, it's a lot of that exit with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Mother's Day has always somewhat been more important than Father's Day, man. Because as a man, we always been taught we can make it. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to do what we need to do for mama. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, and that's point blank range. That's why I say, man, we as brothers on this screen right now, regardless of you want to accept it or not, you got a job to do, man. That's real. You got a job to do, man. And that's just the way I look at it, man. And it took me 10 years, bro. That's how long I've been free. It took me 10 years to establish this right here. I didn't wake up overnight and say, hey, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? No, it took me 10 years. It's the same way it took me 25 years to get free. You see what I'm saying? And if I can get everybody on the same accord, it ain't no reason why, man. It's no reason why that this shouldn't go the way it's supposed to go, man. Because we all been through the same thing. And that's, you know, we all been through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is where it started at, bro, because we know one thing. We can't say we gonna wake up tomorrow morning. But when we meet like this right here, Jacko, when we meet like this here, this video is gonna be here when we leave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's another reason I was telling somebody the other day. See, the technology that's out here now, just imagine how Sam freaking out right now. Sam was around when they put the telephone booths probably in the damn ground. Yeah. He ain't been out here since they took him up. But
you ain't lying.
Have you seen the telephone? Remember, you used to be able to put your coin in telephone. My point is, time evolves and changes.
Yeah.
Regardless you want it to or not.
Already.
That's why I say, man, bros, and this is real shit, man. And that's why I always say real live people with real live stories. Cause everybody on this camera has a real story. Get up in here, man, Capone. Get up in here, man. You welcome. Salute, man.
What up, man?
Salute, man.
Hey,
What's good, man?
What's going on, man?
Yeah. We just having a little day room time, man. We all used to it, so we already know what we like to be in the day room.
Day room like a motherfucker.
God,
Say Hollywood, one thing good about this day room, we all free.
This the biggest day room. Hey,
yes, sir.
This the biggest day room in the world. Because that's where we at.
Look, we ain't gotta pass no Jack Max. We ain't gotta pass no spreads to nobody. You can eat what you want to eat when you want to eat it.
It's like, man, send me a suit down here, man. I need a suit, man.
Hey, y'all already got that. Hey, drop this off to 13, man. Drop this off to 13.
I got you, man.
In that line.
Yeah. But guess what,
my nigga, I sent you 5 bags of coffee, my nigga. You didn't get it? Hell no.
Hell no. Who you did to, nigga?
You
gave the whole why you do that, man? You gotta get that nigga, man.
You ain't gotta worry about going to that commissary.
Man.
And they throw that motherfucking ID across the hallway, see? You ain't gotta worry about that.
Hey, and depending on who in there, they'll throw it out there so hard it'll cut you.
For real.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Get it, man. Nigga running the parlay. He run out with the parlay money.
Hey, man, I've been checking you out. You know, just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're on the right path. Growth is a process, man. So you stumble, you get back up, but you're doing good, man. And you know, I dip in, I see your interviews, man. Hey, man, you're on the right path because you know it's the young people out here, just people in general, man. It's so much. It's so much of a misconception of the way things are, man. So to have that voice. To teach, you know, is very much needed, you know, without the controversy, without, you know, the shenanigans, man. So, hey, man, I salute to you, man. You're doing a wonderful job, man.
Bro, y'all got to understand this, man. It's brothers like y'all, because I don't have it all figured out. That's why I appreciate y'all. Don't you? That's why I say when I come on the screen, right, the shit is so real to me. When I get here, sometimes I lose a chain of thought. You feel what I'm saying? Because my thing about this, man, is that, you know, sometimes how we always try to be perfect in a perfect setting, right? It's just like the other day when I had so many motherfucking internet problems, I couldn't even get it up and going. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, guess what I said to myself? I got to get this shit working. Because these brothers want to hear what needs to be said. So I understood my assignment. And my assignment was to bring it together like this. Because not only do I have a story, you feel what I'm saying? All of us do. This shit ain't about me. This is the people's channel. That's why I tell people, tap in, man. This is our channel, man. We not on no day room time, bro.
Yeah, man. On some building, man.
Yeah, you can't get racked up over here. You can't get racked up over here. So if you don't tap in and be on this screen and let your voice be heard, that's on you. It ain't on me. You see what I'm saying? It ain't on me.
What uni?
I couldn't hear you say it again.
Now you saying what unit you was on, shot. I see him spinning over there, man. We got to get it back in there. Hit the tune back in a minute. Go and get the people a spiel, man, where you was at. Let them know about your shot a little bit, bro.
Oh, I did. I hear Ferguson. I hear Ferguson in '94. I hear Ferguson in '94 didn't lead till 2000. And I hit Cofield, and I stayed on Cofield till 2013.
That's what I'm saying.
Every story. So every story that almost at Hollywood an interview from them young brothers that was in the '90s that came in, from Big Steve to all of them. I was on them blocks that they came in at. I was on high security for the early part. So all the stories, I just was sitting back and I was like, man, I remember that. I remember that. For BC was on there. I remember that. Big Steve, I remember that. All them stories, so
And what's so hey, Shot?
Hey.
But that's why I say I see Shot now, right?
Yeah.
But I knew Shot then too. You see what I'm saying? I knew you then. And I knew how it was. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes with no understanding. And even like Sam said, and when the motherfucker got in the way, you had to do what you had to do. That just came with doing time. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all real, man. It just was the experience. It was your experience.
Oh, yeah.
It was your experience to prepare you for this right here, man. It's showtime now.
Oh, yeah.
It's showtime now. You know what
I'm
saying?
saying? I was 15 years old, man.
You know what I'm saying, man? It's showtime now, man. Real talk, man.
Wasn't no TYC, none of that shit for me. It was straight from county jail to the penitentiary.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, let me ask you something, Polo.
Yeah.
Cause you've been relatively quiet on this live, man. I ain't never known you to be shut down like that, man. So
I'm giving everybody the opportunity, when it's my time, I'm gonna steal it, man.
Your time is now, man.
Check this out. I was speaking with these adolescents, man, and it really kind of surprised me that these questions they was asking, and I gave them a perspective from my childhood, from my age, when I was their age, you see what I'm saying? How, how stubborn I was, how hard-headed I was, and I wanted to be so far in them streets. But this one asked me this question, man, it stuck to me, man. I just looked at him. He ain't number like 5 years old, man. He at 5 years of age, man, he looked at me in my eyes. He kept raising his hand. I'm talking about every time I look, but he asked me this here question. Why wouldn't you listen to your mama? Then he say, what was your daddy? Dang, man, at 5 years old, man, Now, my thing is here. We talking about breaking this cycle, and then not just talking about, I'm talking about trying to fix what's been, man, this all that broke, what they talking about down there, still is broke. You know what I'm saying, man? But us as a people, man, say, man, we gotta get at our youth, man. It's important and it's pouring values into these kids, man, because they looking for anything to lead them like we were looking for them leaders when we were young, man. Because I used to look, my mom used to tell me, man, quit looking out that window. And I was curious to want to look out this window because on the other side of the street, it was a hoe stroll. And then I see the dudes when they pimp, hustlers, all out here. My mama used to steady, constantly stay out that damn window, man. But I was so infatuated with what was going on. I wanted to be like them. I said, man, I want to be like them. And guess what? Coming up, man, that's what I gravitated to. That, what I saw. Now, us men, I ain't talking about, I'm talking about, man, we building, man, because it take a man to build. It take them boys to play. We did all that playing of games, man. It's time to build, man. Now, looking over the years and all we done been through in life, man, what are we gonna do as a people? I'm talking about as a people, man, to solve these issues, man. To solve this, be the solution, man. What we gotta do, man, is get to the youth, man. I'm talking about, man, I go in my hood, man. Things be happening in my old hood, man. I just look and shake my head, man. But, I know I got a powerful voice, man. I done been through it, man. They know I done hit hard in them streets, man. And we all have been there. But we got to, man, I'm talking about from all around this globe, every ghetto it is, I will ghetto the same, man. And we got to push this issue, man. This right here is real. This platform is big, man. And I vibe to it real hard, man, because each one of us, just like Hollywood say, man, we all got a story, man. And it need to be heard, man. It got to be heard, man.
You know what, though, man? I look at it, I say it like this here, though, man, that first thing, man, we have to quit pretending that it's all right, man. You see what I'm saying? It ain't all right, man. It ain't all right, man. You know, as long as you pretending that it's all right, it's gonna continue to happen, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, man, like I tell you know, like I say, man, that we all are afraid of the unseen hand. You feel me? And it's and that comes naturally to be afraid of the unseen hand. But at some time and point, man, you have to do what's necessary, man, so the necessary won't occur, man. You feel what I'm saying?
That's real.
And the time is now, man. Like I said, I didn't wake up yesterday and say, you know what? I'm gonna produce this show, right? Because when you do that, people got a tendency to think, you know, that it's just about the person. You feel what I'm saying? It's not about me. It's about the people. Because without the people, it's no show.
Ooh, man.
You feel what I'm saying? Just think about it. Every time you turn your TV on, you don't see one person. You see a group of people that's performing. You feel what I'm saying? So that let me know, man, it's about the people, man. And the people matter, man. That's why I tell everybody, don't be afraid to come right here and voice your opinion.
That's real.
Because your opinion matter right here. You don't have to be went to prison. You don't have to be done got locked up. You know what I'm saying? You struggling, you living, you got a story. You feel what I'm saying? Tell it right here. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing though, man. I understand one thing. When I was down there during that time, bro, I struggled with a lot of shit. I couldn't go to my brother. I couldn't go to my pops, right? So I had to rely on the person next to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we became brothers of the system. That's what I call it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we became brothers of the system. Bro, I ain't seen Shot in forever, man. He probably didn't even know I was still fucking alive.
Yeah, I know. I be paying, man. I be
But you
busy.
see
My
what I'm
little kids. I be watching. I know. Let
Yeah,
Jacko.
I'm saying though.
He don't even know it.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is this here, man, that's the reason why this shit right here is built, man. You feel what I'm saying? So we can all communicate with each other without having to feel like we got to hold some shit back. That's why I brought up the situation when Jacko said about a motherfucking jacket, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all can resemble. We all been through the same shit. It ain't no different. We all was broke in prison at some time and point. We all didn't get visits in that motherfucker at some time and point. But when we did get to visit, it was like we went to visit every day because we came back so damn happy. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't wait to tell somebody we was going to visit. Put the white clothes on and crease them down there and go to the visiting room. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say, but as long as we're in society and we pretending like it's all good, bro, they gonna keep going in and out of that door, man. They gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. They gonna keep going in and out, man. So don't ever feel like, man, that we're not obligated to do what needs to be did, man. It's got to get did or it ain't gonna get done. And who can do it better than us, man?
We've been
You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do it better than us, man, because we've been there, man. Tapping in, Officer Galloway. What's good?
Hey, man.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
Officer Galloway. I was second shift high security, 92 to 95, before I transferred over to the Ellis or Estelle.
So let me ask this here, man. Like I say, and I'm glad you tapped in due to the fact cause we all are ex-offenders, and now we free, moved in a positive direction, man. And I appreciate you tapping in cause
man.
You can tell us what you see from an officer's perspective of the situation that you're seeing now. And it's probably something that you're very unfamiliar with because most ex-offenders are not in structure as far as, you know, being able to come together and hold a intellectual conversation, because, and the reason why is that because society has deemed on ex-offenders not being intelligent enough to put this together. So give me your perspective on what you think about the channel.
Well, I know if you've seen Safety Chuck, that's me.
Yeah, I shouted at you the other day.
For a while, and I was actually, but I couldn't help myself. I recognized Sam.
Shout out Sam. He recognized.
You recognize me.
I recognize.
Where you recognize me from? Where you recognize me from? Huh?
Ferguson.
Oh man, you been in the system that long?
I was in 92 to 95.
Oh no, that wasn't. No, I wasn't there then. So you had to be talking about my brother. My brother was there.
You know, I'm trying to. I'm looking at everybody, and obviously we're a lot older than we were back then.
Yeah, my brother was there back then.
Back then, man, it was rocking and rolling. My first day at OJT out there, I was in 2 riots. My very first day.
Oh yeah, those were the good old days.
Oh yeah.
So, so Galloway, let me, like I said, man, give us your perspective on the show. What you think about it?
I like the show. I like what you're doing with it. Yeah. It's led me to some other channels as well, and I think out of all, I like the way you're running it. You know, people are getting up here and just talking about how it was, and I got to admit, back then it was pretty crappy.
And like I say, like I tell the viewers, man, this is a prime example. You don't have to be done did time anywhere. This is an ex-officer on the show giving his opinion of how the show is. And once again, I salute you for having enough balls to come up here with us. And we all been to prison, because sometimes, you know, they say prison, they say the officers don't supposed to mingle with the inmates. However, we all we in another day room though, so we ain't got to worry about no cap time, and you ain't got to worry about writing nobody no case at this time.
Oh, you had to do something for me to write a case.
Oh man!
Like I said, I appreciate you for coming here, man. You more than welcome to show up anytime you get ready.
Cool.
Not only that, I advise you to bring many more people with you, man, because this is real life stories for real life people, man, and we giving it to them straight, man. It's nothing cut, man. We far from being perfect. We never claim to be perfect. However, we waking up trying to be a better person than we were yesterday, man. So I salute you for coming on, man.
I hear you, man. I'm impressed with the people that I see that have turned their lives around. They've stayed out, and I would not have believed anybody I ran into.
Dang.
He having a little technical difficulty, man. Y'all bear with it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all bear with it, man. I had the same thing the other day. However, guess what? I fixed it, so it ain't no strike against him. Now, what you got? What you got, Galloway?
Hey, what I was saying, man. At the time, it was it was bad. It was bad, you know. We had a fire. We had a fire on 2 row. I called my lieutenant, and he said, "Oh, keep an eye on it." I said, "It's the entire 2 row is on fire." He says, "Just watch it." And I couldn't believe he told me that, but I sat there and watched it. Sure enough, that smoke stacked up on 3 row and started coming down, and I heard toilets start flushing. And everybody put the fire out. I was like, I've never seen anything like this in my life, you know. And that was an easy day.
Yeah, I tell you, give me some. because I already know it's coming. I mean, sometimes the viewers always hear it from an inmate perspective, and sometimes some things can seem blown up. In other words, seem not real, right? So I'm gonna ask you, give me one of your worst days that you had when you was a TDC officer.
My worst day, and it's weird how it happened. I got on C block. I had barely been there, and somebody took a swing at me. Somebody got upset and took a swing at me. It was over as soon as it happened. Took him to the infirmary to get his physical and get mine. I come out into the main hallway, was locking the door to medical back, and I heard whack. And I turned around, and there was a guy or another inmate jumping an officer. So I got into another use of force coming right out of the medical infirmary. I went and did 8 hours of paperwork, came out, went back to C block, and I wasn't on C block 10 minutes and had another use of force. And the whole time I was going, what the hell?
Damn.
It was coming so fast. And I wound up working 12 hours that day, most of it just doing paperwork.
Well, I mean, we all been a part of that in that system, man. It's very rarely that hey, shot. Let me ask this, man. So I mean, they asked what unit was that on. That was on that Ferguson unit, man. That was on that Ferguson unit that ordeal happened, Nick. So, like I say, it's very rarely on this side of the fence that you see an officer, like interacting with ex-offenders, man. So I like to say, man, I welcome you back, man. You and whoever else want to come on, man.
Cool.
Well, I wasn't in the clique when I was out there at Ferguson. Them second shift boys walked around with the what was it, handkerchiefs or something?
Yeah.
Tucked in.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, I wasn't part of that clique, so I didn't fit in with them. I just came in to do my job. If the state said an inmate was supposed to have it, I would make sure they'd get it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm quite sure, man, that they need more of you down there right now, man, cause
probably so.
Like everything else is going south. You know what I'm saying? So,
is it getting bad again?
I
know they
man.
was offering 5,000 to get people to work out there.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But man, like I say, most of the guys that you see that's on this live right now has been free, and if you really want to ask anybody as far as how it is now, your probably best bet would be to ask Sam, because he can answer those questions because he's only been free for 2 months. So Uncle Sam Slaughter's on the screen if you want to ask him anything.
Man, you sure you wasn't out of Ferguson? If it was your brother, man, y'all look exactly alike.
Yeah, a lot of people mistaking us from twins, because we down here looking identical. But like I say, my brother was there then, not me. I was there from I left in '84.
Oh,
my brother was there in '92 and '93.
He was back there with the turnkeys.
Huh?
That was back when they had turnkeys, huh?
Oh yeah, when I first got there, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit. Hey Sam, let's talk a little bit about them turnkeys, man. Give the people a little bit about them keys, how they work.
Oh, you know how it works. Everything the officers doing today, they did back then. They pass out your mail, they roll your dope in and out, let you go to shower, let you go to outside rec, woke you up early in the morning, get ready for the whole squad. They came and got you when you went out there. You lined up. You go stay at the officer on a horse. It was an inmate on a horse. He had him a little billy club, a buck knife, whatever he said do, you had to do it, you know. If not, they would go jump on you.
Yeah.
Consequential,
They can't control.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Shot.
Hey,
So what you been up to, man? I know you've been watching the channel, man. I see you driving. What you been up to, man?
just working, man. Just taking care of my family, man. That's the best thing to do. You know, I keep my foundation rooted in Christ. Hey, man. Glad to be free and enjoying life, man. I got 3 kids, 2 little girls and a little boy. They keep me very busy.
Yeah, man.
Man, God is good, man. It's just, you know, being where we all been and where we all came from. Let me pull over for a second, man. You know, it's easy, man. You know, it's easy. And so it's just got to maintain your faith, man, and keep your focus on what you need to do. It's not hard, man. We can't succumb to the ways of everything that we see on TV, you know, the media and stuff like that. That's what these young people get caught up in doing. You know, watching TV, trying to be impressive with what they see on TV and keep up with the Joneses. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because once you create something, you gotta stick with it. Once you create a responsibility like that, you gotta stick with it. If you don't stick with it, it's gonna outpace you. If it outpaces you, then you start putting yourself in situations to where you can't keep up, and that's where you're gonna start taking chances. But so, you know, for all the ones that's getting out there talking to their little brothers or the kids in the neighborhood, man, keep it up. Even if they not listening, you know, each one, you gotta teach one. Somebody gonna catch it, you know.
That's real. That's real.
Somebody gonna catch it, man, because
Real.
Yeah.
it's you know, they glorifying murder right now and doing this and that, and ain't no glorification in that, because once you dead, you dead, you know, and they ain't giving away time nowadays where you can just go and come back home. So once you gone, you gone. You know, so
Damn 30.
once we got to figure out, you know, you might can't get everybody, but you can talk to people and just let them know, teach them the right way. Because one thing I do see, Wood, man, I see a fatherless. I see a lot of young people without fathers, and they lean toward their mother to take care of them, and kids that don't have that man role, because all of us was locked up.
Yeah.
Been locked up. They you know, it's just sad, man. I can go on and on and on, man. It's just you know.
But that's why I said what I said, man. That you know, sometimes people, you know, when we get out, man, and then you might see somebody and they say, well, that ain't my son, that ain't my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But you have to realize that you were once that person. You feel me?
Yeah.
And there was somebody around that know what we know now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, maybe if somebody would have pulled me over and said, hey, man, this is what's up, and this is what you're gonna get if you keep doing this. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that never happened, man. So it transpired into me getting that life sentence, man. And I don't blame nobody but myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at the next person because I don't want to deal with what I did. You feel me?
Make the choices.
So, like I said, man, but that was then, this is now, and I see, man, that we ain't never let the present define where we at now, where we gonna go, man. And you know, I just hope, man, that we can inspire more people to be a part of this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to get a misconception of when they see the Ferguson Chronicles. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't all about Ferguson. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, it's just, I look at it like this, bro. It's just a name. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't represent who comes on the channel. It's only a name. You know, And to be exact, the name don't even belong to none of us. It's just we went through there and we came out. So I don't want people to be too distracted about the Ferguson Chronicle. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to come over here, subscribe to the channel, tell your story so you can inspire somebody else to be better than they were the day before, man. So push that like and that subscribe button, man. And we gonna keep it real at the Ferguson Chronicle, man. It's nothing gonna be scripted, man. And all these dudes that's on this channel now, man, is keeping it 100 with each other. Because still the day that we free, bro, we still got flaws. We still got all us are not perfect. We still working and striving to be some that we wasn't then. And here it is, years later, and we trying to fix it. Jacko back in the house, man. So like I say, man, all I want to do, man, just welcome anybody to come on this channel, man. And I want them to welcome their family members and whoever else that want to tune in, man. It's not about being locked up. It's all about being free and being productive and doing what you need to do to help the next person, man. And it ain't about having millions of dollars, man, because guess what? It was days we didn't have shit and we still made it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have shit and we still made it. Because whether you look at it or not, if they sent you $1 million to the books, you couldn't spend number 75. That's all you could spend was 75. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you could spend shit for $75 down there, man. So when you get free and you think that you got to have a lot of money to encourage somebody to do the right thing, man, you need to retract backwards, man. Say, I remember a time, man, I could spend number $75, and that wasn't no number candy. Some candy that kids ate. So if you think about it, bro, I did 25 years in a kid's state of mind. You feel what I'm saying? 25 years flat of my life, which is 89% of my life in prison, in a kid's state of mind, spending $75 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I don't have no excuse in telling the next man or the next child or the next woman, you know what I'm saying, my story, bro, because I ain't got nothing to hide. It is what it is, man. So yeah. So I encourage people, man, get over here, man. Get over here, man. Tell your story, man. Subscribe to this channel, man. You're gonna subscribe to a negative channel. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna send you where we came from. And then when you get there, you're gonna find out it ain't what it's all about. You know, because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, the way I look at it right now, and it's some real talk right here, man. Half of the brothers that go to prison right now, and they give them that time, bro, from a mental standpoint, they ain't gonna be able to handle it. You ain't gonna be able to do no 25, 30 years, man. So you're gonna do something else versus do the time. You know what I'm saying? And because we done seen it. We done seen the real go right to the end of that run, put that rope on his neck, and jump. Right. And the first thing we say, damn, he was real. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's that pressure. That's real pressure. And I know we all done heard the songs out here about pressure. That's real pressure. That's true. You know, when you take your ass to that motherfucking courtroom and they slay you, you know, and they slay you. So that's why I say, man, I encourage people to come over here, get in these conversations, man, because if you're having a bad day, we can talk about it when it was bad. See, them was bad times right there. See, it's good now. If you free, it's good. You know what I'm saying?
I saved 2 inmates while I was out there. One guy slit both his wrists, and the other guy hung himself from the locker in the cell. And I almost got in trouble for the guy that hung himself because I didn't have response there. You know, I called for help, but nobody was showing up. And when he jumped, I started timing it. And when it hit 4 minutes, I had nobody there. I told the picket officer to pin everything and open that guy's cell. And I ran in there and grabbed him by the legs by myself. And that broke TDC rules. So I almost got in trouble saving a guy.
Man, you heard that? He said almost broke their rule. They rule because he went saving.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I stopped following their rules when it comes to stuff like that. I've got to live with a person that dies on my watch.
That's right.
And I wasn't going to let that happen. You know, I got to the point I could smell blood. Ferguson, there was so much blood, man. You knew what blood smelled like. And I was down by the day room and smelled blood. And it was after count. I went running down my runs, looking, and I come across a dude that was sitting on his bunk. Had his arms crossed in front of him. There was blood that had coagulated into an ant pile in between his legs. And I got the medical personnel up there to help him, but I thought he was going to die. He was gray, black dude, had lost so much blood. He was gray. It scared the living daylights out of me.
That's what I was speaking on just a few minutes ago. That's pressure. See, here's the thing. We all up under some type of stress in the world or whatever, right? But that's pressure. Put that up against trying to pay a motherfucking phone bill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put that up against trying to pay a phone bill when they give you 35 or 40 years in prison, and you know you have to do 30 years before you come up. That's real pressure.
Like CJ said, put that up against that Vitapro that they were feeding.
Oh my God!
That Vitapro they were feeding us so they could make some extra money.
I'm telling you, I was like, what version, chicken or beef today?
Boy.
I know that. Hey, put that up again when he ain't had no water. We ain't had no water. People throwing they running water around in buckets because we ain't had no water. There wasn't no running working water. I think that was about what was that about 2009?
Yeah, we were shitting on top of each other.
Put that up against that.
Yeah, say Polo.
Hey. Back in '94, I think it was '94, we had an ice storm come through. We lost power out there at Ferguson for 3 whole days. They strung up some lights down the main hallway. That was the only lights we had. We were feeding everybody Johnny's. I was working ad seg during that, and we couldn't even go down the run without a shield.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Polo.
Hey.
Man, you got somebody want to hear from you, man. They say you ain't said nothing in 4 minutes, man. Like I told you how to go. You first came on, man. You ain't never been this quiet.
No, man. I like to hear everybody, you know, from all angles. That's what I like. But check this out. Man, that's Sam Slaughter.
That's the Sam Slaughter.
Yeah. They one and only.
All right then.
They one and only.
Watch this. What you remember what last unit we was on?
Yeah.
Well,
on the Hughes unit.
Damn right. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Man.
See, that's priceless right there.
Yeah, my brother, man.
See right there? That's priceless right there.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's priceless. From frowning up and having the attitude and waking up mad to seeing a smile. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. Right there, man. That's priceless, man, from them 2 brothers. You see what I'm saying?
Boy.
That's priceless, man.
And guess what, Shot? It can only happen here at the Ferguson Chronicles, bro. Because we know one thing.
Yeah, man.
Keeping it real matters, man.
That's what's up right there.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I tell people, man, tap in, man.
Yeah,
You never
man.
know who you're gonna see here, man. This a reunion, man, and it doesn't matter what unit you've been on, man.
Yeah, man.
Get on here, man. If you want to see people you ain't seen in years, man, get on here, man. It can
Hey,
happen, man.
Jacko. What's up,
That's
Jacko?
real. Yeah, oh boy, it messed
Oh,
me up,
Jacko.
man.
Going on down through that Polo, man. They want to hear from you, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, before I had left, man, you know, it was a question asked this brother, man. You know, he did 28 years. He asked me this question. He said, are you afraid to re-enter society? And I looked at him, it kind of like, damn, are you for real? He asked me a damn question. I'm afraid to re-enter society. So at this time, I came off Darrington. I was right at my 29th year. I did 30 years on that 40.
Man, I salute that, man.
Yeah, man. Now, I'm over here at this caravans thing, you know, this pre-release, you know. But how I got over there, this woman asked me, before I get to what this brother, back to what this brother asked me, this woman said, this parole woman, the woman said, she asked me that, are you ready to enter society? You know what, man, being real, I'm talking about straight up real. You know what I told that lady? I say, no. The woman looked at me like, what the hell, you know, like it stunned her, you know. But what I told her was this here. I don't want to re-enter society in the same mind frame that I entered society. Enter this institution. I want to go out there with something on my head to keep me out there, because it's not my greatest desire to be incarcerated. I want to be free with my loved one, with my family. So the woman granted me, check this out. You know, I had 40 years.
Yeah.
With a stack goddamn 20 on that. See what I'm saying? The woman say, I'm gonna parole you with this 40 years, and I'm gonna parole you with that 20 years too. And I'm gonna send you somewhere to get you some help. And man, I just looked at her, man, and then she say, you know, she turned the TV around so I can see those that were on the panel voting for me. You see what I'm saying? Now, y'all know, man, my record down there was a fool.
Yeah.
I went in there, I got 12 assaults on officers, you know, so that was another thing that was holding me back, all those assaults on officers. Now, back to what this brother asked me, man. The brother asked me, was I afraid to enter society? I'm like, man, let me tell you one damn thing. My mind, hell, this prison was built for me. It ain't for me, man, because I'm a conscious-minded man, man. What I did, it wasn't supposed to happen, you know. I didn't want. It wasn't my intention to do what happened, you know. So anyway, I told him, hell no, I want to be back in that world with my loved ones, man, and I'm gonna get there, man. So I'm not afraid to go back where I belong, because I belong out here, man. I belong in this good life. We all belong out here, man.
Yeah.
Man, a man that's unconscious minded, ain't thinking right. Well, you know, hey man, let's get him some help. But man, that ain't fit for no man, man, to be locked up in a cell all your damn life, man. All your life, man. And I went in there, man, at a young age, man, because I thought, hey man, you know, I thought I was at my greatest thinking when I was out here. I'm steady doing what I was doing until I caught that case. And guess what? That man wasn't playing when he slammed that gravel. He said, man, you got 40 years. I asked that judge again, excuse me, sir, I didn't hear what you just said. He slammed it again and said, you got 40 years and you keep on, you're going to get a double. Damn, he for real. But when I got out there, hey, man, it turned to, you know, I was already a beast, but it turned me into a goddamn month where I didn't want to hear nothing, man. Motherfucker, get in line, get in front of me, you know what I'm going to do to it. Know what I'm going to do to it, man.
Yeah.
But now that we back out here, and I want to try to cut that goddamn cycle off, man. I mean, man, it's enough, man. You know, hey, man, that penitentiary, man, they still want to be a mo. They still want to be a mo. Hell, but, man, we need to, you know, we got to get at these kids, like I keep saying, man. We got to get at them, man. And, you know, I do my part, you know, where I work at. You know, I'm around adolescents where I work at. And every time I go up in there, man, they be happy to see me, man. They shine like, man, they Mr. Mark, you know. And I understand because why I relate to them, because I was there. We all were there. We all were there going through these juvenile detention centers, man. Talking about, man, they look at me, man, every time I go in there, man, I pour values into these young men. First they had girls over there, but they wasn't acting right with each other, so they moved the girls. Now we got all boys. But, man, all of us got a voice that's so powerful to get to these kids, man, but we got to push that, man. We got to, man. Because like we said, we ain't going to save all of them, but, man,
we can't do that.
We're going to get some of them.
Yeah.
That's real, man.
Yeah, we can't save all of them, Polo, man, but like I said, that's why I tell people, man, on a daily basis, bro, that you might not accept it.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing about it is that in which what you went through, it's your job to make an effort and try to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And we all know, man, that's, some of the time doing the right thing may not always be the most popular thing, right?
That's true.
But you still have to, you still have to say something, man. You still have to say something, man. And it ain't because you in somebody's business. You feel what I'm saying? I wish somebody would have got in my damn business. Maybe I wouldn't be on motherfucking parole for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because they just sit back. And here's the thing, though, man. It's kind of like when you running with people that's been oppressed their whole life.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And most people, man, that go to prison, this is the honest to God truth, man. And very, very seldom do you see people go to prison as from a monetized standpoint that they go to prison, right? It's always the oppressed person that goes to prison. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you're oppressed, man, your thinking is different, bro.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Your mental capacity don't go all the way up, man. Because shit, you ain't know if the water gonna be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about that, and that's coming from an oppressed situation. When you're in an oppressed situation, you're gonna have oppressed state of mind, bro.
That's real.
That's just what that is. Shout out Silk, man. We see you in here, Longview, Texas, man. Much love, Longview, Texas, man.
Longview, man.
So, like I say, man, that's why I say, bro, when people in the chat, man, they need to engage too, man, because we understand that as brothers that's part of a lockdown system, it's a fraternity whether you like it or not. It's the same thing like they got in the colleges, the Q-dogs and all of that. If you did time in that prison system, you were part of a fraternity that you can't put in your past, man, because you got papers to see it. Like Jacko said, man, if you been in there and you did a substantial amount of time, bro, you can't hide from the truth. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said to myself, bro, when I start this right here, I only can come over here and be who I am. Because if Polo see me being somebody else, the first thing he gonna say, that ain't Wood, man.
Yeah.
I've been knowing him too long. That ain't him, man. You see what I'm saying? And I said that to say this. That'll be that I done fell in the ways of society. Because as we all know and we can see, man, that it's pretenders everywhere you go, bro. Everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? And when you show a little bit of slight or realness, you alienated to them people, man. Like you came from outer space or something, man. They won't know what's wrong with you. And it really ain't you, it's really them. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I encourage people, bro. Just be who you are, man. If you got money, good. If you broke, claim it. Do something about it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only way it's gonna change. But it's really weird, bro, to see so many guys in society on a real standpoint, man, pretend like they paid, man. It's a lot of us broke, man. And guess what? Shit, I'm one of them, bro.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
We
I'll be the first
I'm
one to
one
say that,
of
man.
them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, guess what though? I'm striving to do greater things, man. But at the same time, I got to be real with myself first before I can be real with Jacko.
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm saying?
And I appreciate the respect, homie. Like I said, and I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. That's why I meant saying earlier, man. All y'all been on that penitentiary, man, on that Ferguson, man. Y'all know, man. If you did something on that unit, it ain't no secret. So it's hard for me to hang around and deal with people in society because I don't know your secret. That's why I'd rather be friends with Polo. I'd rather be friends with Sam because I know they've been around solid people that'll verify he ain't no mark ass dude or he ain't that type of dude. I trust their word more than anybody that's been out here riding the bus, drinking coffee, living a good life because they don't understand my struggle like you were saying earlier, Hollywood. And just Polo, I want to touch on what you were saying, Polo, earlier, King Polo, man, about not being able to reach all the kids. I was 16 when I was there, Ferguson. I'm sure y'all remember Lake out of East Dallas, Big Lake.
Yeah, I know Big Lake.
Big Lake.
Big Lake was my celly when I was on K Block. But he became my celly after I broke my hand playing basketball. Y'all know I used to have a little basketball game. I ain't gonna, But anyway, Lake was my celly. So when I went to get my cast on my hand, they gave me a bottom bunk pad. Now y'all know what them bottom bunk pads on Ferguson in the 90s, man. But I was only 16. Lake had been on death row. Y'all remember Lake?
Yeah,
he was on death row before he got his life sentence.
Yeah.
Y'all, they put me in the cell with Lake, and I had been knowing him, been having respect for Lake. Me and Lake was cool. They put me in that cell. I was just trying to figure out how I'm gonna ask this man to get out that bottom bunk. I got a bottom bunk pad.
Yeah. That's real. That's real. Yeah, that's real. Shit.
But to me, Lake was an OG to me.
Yeah.
I respected him because he was older than me and he had been experiencing stuff way before me. So he had my respect. So when I told Lake, man, I said, say, Lake, man, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, man, but man, I got a bottom bunk pass, man, and I'm ready to lay down. Man, what if y'all know Lake? If y'all know Lake, what y'all think he said to me, my young ass,
man,
just coming in there?
Shit. It got real.
And then they said, man, what?
It got real.
Man, you got me fucked. Man, y'all better get this young ass. You got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna got this ball? I don't give a fuck, nigga. Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood. All I can say was, fuck it, shit, nigga. I can't, nigga. I don't want to, but goddamn, nigga, I'm not gonna get on this top bunk with no goddamn cash because I ain't no hoe.
Ain't getting up there.
Nigga, I'm not gonna get on no top bunk with no motherfucking cash with a bottom bunk pass. Nigga, I ain't no hoe.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what Lake did, Hollywood and Polo. Let me tell you what Lake did that gained my respect.
Yeah.
He sat down on his bunk. He didn't say nothing for a second, and I was standing up by the toilet.
Oh shit.
Lake just started getting his stuff and put on the top bunk. And then he said, Jacko, I respect you, man.
Yeah,
you stood up to me, man. I respect you, man.
Yeah,
and me and Lake was that tight after that. Lake was the one used to tell me, quit hanging around with that dude. Quit hanging around with that dude. If it wasn't for OGs like that man, I just was in the penitentiary because before I got to the penitentiary, I didn't have a daddy.
Yeah.
So when I say my family was on them penitentiary, because that's where I had my role models at 16. What's name just got off? Me, Baby Cash, and all them young dude, Ray. We was all like 15 and 16 back in 91.
Yeah.
We was the youngest people, and we was hard headed.
Yeah.
Well, it took some old guys like Sam to sit us down. Say, man, y'all gonna have a chance to go in that world.
I ain't never gonna get a chance. You hear me,
Yeah.
Polo?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Lay could have stabbed me, broke my neck. He could have did any of that shit because he wasn't never going home anyway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But he respected me enough. So because of guys like that, that's why I say I don't mind out here trying to help some of these young brothers out here to keep them from being in this thing.
Yeah.
That's why I say, man, tap in, Big Goose, man. Tap in. We need you in, man. Tap on in here, Goose. Tap on in, man.
Dang, man.
Put that link back up there, Zach. Tap in, Goose. Put that link up there. Tap in, man.
Yeah, boy.
So let me ask this here, man. So, like I say, man, we all done went through it, man. Now we on this side of the fence, man. But I salute, man. You got to get that money, man. You got to get that money, man. It's all good. I respect that you at work, man. But like I say, man, we all been through the struggle, man, and we ain't the only ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't the only ones. But my expectation of this channel right here, bro, is to get it where it need to be. And I want to see all the brothers in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all us in the chat, man, because like I say, it ain't about me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me. Yeah, it ain't about me. I just was chosen by the higher power to build a platform so we can speak. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that's about me. That's the only thing that's about me. I was chosen to build a platform so we can all speak, man. We can speak, and guess what? We can help each other get to the next level because like Jacko said, man, there's one thing about it, man, that you understand my struggle. Yeah. And if I'm struggling in everyday society, man, I don't have to hide it. I can always come to Polo and say, bro, I'm broke as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke as fuck. And I don't have to feel embarrassed about saying that to you. Because you understand that at some time and point, we gonna struggle in life. You feel what I'm saying? But what you not gonna do, you ain't gonna say, you know what, man? Go, you got to get it like you live. Go out here and do this, or go out here and do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about that coming from you because you understand what I've been through. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, man, after 38 years, man, Sam came home, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I've been here 10. So I know what I have to do in order to help him. You feel what I'm saying? Because I had help. And without my help, I wouldn't have got to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? So he don't have to ask me to do nothing because I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my job is to help him get to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hollywood, I got to check out, man.
All right, it's all good anytime, man. Come on back in, man, whenever you get a chance to, man. You're more than welcome here, bro.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, man. Encourage anybody else to check in, man.
What's that?
Hell. I said, when you come back, bring hell with you.
Man, you know how it is. I can't say there was a whole lot of fun stuff that happened out there at Ferguson, but I try to remember the funny things that happened. You know, and there were some funny things that happened, but I'll save that for the next time. It's good to see y'all and take care.
God bless.
You too.
So,
good, man.
Hey, man. So, well, yeah, King Shoot, man. I seen you on the chat, man. Get on in there, man. Get on in there, Shoot. Get on in there, Blue Hand. Tap in, man. I'm calling on you, man. Real talk. I'm calling on you. I need you on this monitor, bro. Give us what you got. You got a whole lot to offer, man. Say, Polo.
Hey.
Got to ask you, man, because we all got different feelings when them papers put in your hand, man. When they tell you finally gonna break free from that hell, man. After that 30 piece, man, what it feel like, bro?
Say, man, I just gave honor to God, man. I mean, man, you know, I know I say like, you know, I had heart. We all had a heart to say, man, shit, I'm gonna make this shit. But man, through it all, you know, everybody else said that too. I'm talking about the ones that ain't here now. But man, I just gave it to God, man. I said, man, thank you, Lord. You open these doors for me, man. And then I said to myself, man, when I get out there, man, I'm gonna tap to those that, you know, that don't know. They don't know. They don't know what, you know, what we've been through, you know. They don't know, man. They just hear what these streets doing, and then when they get caught in that little cell, all reality comes to them, man. They be like, damn, man, this is what them dudes was trying to tell me right here. But man, I just give it to God, man. I thank God every day I wake up in the morning, man. That's the first thing I call on is God, man. Thank you, Lord. Cause he ain't had to do that. He ain't got to get his shoes, man. There's a whole bunch of dudes, you know. Man. I'm talking about some of my tightest partners. They got killed down there when I was down there, you know, man. They didn't get this opportunity, man. You know, now that I had this opportunity to be out here, man, I got to give honors where it's due. Because this dude, God got us through it, man. I don't care. Yeah, we was hard. Yeah. But, man, God got us through that, man.
But see, we know one thing. Like I tell everybody else, man, real only goes so far when you line up, bro.
Too real, boy.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. Real, being real only goes so far. You see what I'm saying? Because you can be real when you out there in them hallways, when you're in that gym, when you're in that chow hall. You feel what I'm saying? But when you lay down at night, you got to be real with yourself, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it hit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when it hit, and you say, damn, man, I've been down here for 25. That's what I used to tell myself, man.
Yeah.
And I told myself, I said, damn, man, I've been down here for 25 years, man. That's and then, man, that's when I began to look up, man.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, when I got them papers, man, I was on the Hughes unit with Sam.
Oh.
I got them papers, bro. And I was going back upstairs to that cell, man. And once again, shout out to Miss H, man, for doing what she did, man, because the lady didn't have to stay down no 25 years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't waver a bit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Didn't waver a bit, man. You
That's
see what I'm saying?
Man. That's
Put it all on the line. Sometimes she was broke, but guess what she did do? She still made that trip.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because she understood the struggle. So she understood the struggle, man. So shout out to my baby, man. But
that's a real shout out.
Like I say, man, when I got that answer, bro, and she said, man, they said they're gonna be ready at I'm gonna call you at 2:00 count. Ooh. Never forget, stayed on 2 road. Coming downstairs, Polo, that shower, that window by the shower.
Ooh.
Real talk, bro. I looked out that window, and guess what I said, man?
Man.
I said, God, I'm tired, man. I can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. All my penitentiary glory days behind me, man. I can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it no more. I knew I was getting blessed, man. When I went to that phone, picked it up, bro.
Yeah.
She said, man, you coming home, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Not only you coming home, you'll be home in 45 days. You got an F51, man, the highest they can give you. You know what I'm saying? Man. So that's why I say, now I'm here, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have no choice but to do what I'm doing now. Because for one, he blessed me.
That's real.
So it's my job to bless somebody else, man. And I feel like every time somebody come on this screen right here, bro, they getting blessed, man. It's just up to them what they do with it. You feel me?
Pursue it.
So you don't have to be in prison, man, to get on this show, man. I need woman, man, anybody of age to tap in right here, man. The link is in the chat, man. Get in here, man. Get on in here, man. And you can tell your story, man, your struggle, because you're not going to be pretending like everybody not struggling in life, bro. Everybody's struggling, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle to wake up in the morning, man. And guess what's so cold about it, Polo?
Hey.
When you reach a certain age, everything hurt.
Ah, man.
You see what I'm saying? You could be eating a damn, you can be eating a damn bowl of cereal and you wonder why your motherfucking elbow hurting. You know what I'm saying? Everything hurt when you reach a certain age, bro. And that's real talk, man. That's when I knew right then, man. That 25 years, I can't do another 25. Can't do it, man. You know
we ain't got it in us.
No, man, look, bro. We all went down there with long hair, smooth face, all that good shit. And when nigga came back, nigga hair was gone, chin is gray.
Yeah.
All that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, my shit ain't great because I got some motherfucking black dye in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
My shit is great.
You feel what I'm saying? But listen what I'm telling you though. I don't know nothing to do with to keep it real, man.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
That's all we ever do, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only reason why mine gray because I ain't feel like dying it this morning.
That's what I'm saying.
My wife said, I bet not.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't know nothing else to do but to keep it real, bro.
Yeah,
I can't keep it nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? But the very first time you keep it real with yourself, that's when the real shit will start happening for you. You see what I'm saying? But as long as you keep pretending, guess what's gonna happen? It ain't gonna happen for you, man. It ain't gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's for real, man. So I salute, man, to any subscriber that subscribe to the channel, man. And once again, man, this is the new Ferguson Chronicle setup, man. You know what I'm saying? Free world, day room talk, man. And the day room is open to anybody, man.
So let them know.
Real talk, man. So when you show up, man, when you show up, don't be afraid to tap in, man.
Yeah, man.
Because all us up here are not perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? We are living in a motherfucking imperfect world, and we not perfect, man. You feel what I'm saying? And we all struggling, man. And those that pretending like they not struggling, they only pretending with themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk, man. So, any last words, man? Any last word? Anybody got anything to spill before we burn, man?
Man, look, man. I commend y'all, man, deeply, man. This move and motivate me so much, man. It's powerful, man. This is truly powerful, man. I mean, man, we all look through them little old windows, man, and think like, dang, I'm gonna ever get out that situation, man. But we here, man. Keep pushing, man. Keep doing what we doing, man. Because us as a people, we gonna make this, man. We gonna get this, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate all y'all that share, man. We gonna spread the word.
In, man? Somebody just tapped in at the end of it. Who is that tapping in, man?
Hey, what's happening with y'all fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Good, man. Shouts out to you, man. I see you in the comments, man. It's real good to get a chance to meet you, man. Like I said, once again, you know, it's open to anybody, man. This is open to anybody. Everybody got a platform over here, man. It's diverse, man. It's guys that been to prison. If you ain't been to prison, you still can show up right here, man, because in some form or fashion, man, our struggles are the same, man, whether you've been locked up or not, bro. So get at me, D.
No, man, shit. I mean, I listen to all y'all stories, man, and I just sit back and be like, well, goddamn, y'all sitting here on the end of, man, when the hell am I gonna get out of here? And me, I was on it back in the 90s trying to do everything in my fucking power to make it in there for whatever stupid ass reason. And you know, it's like shit. For some strange ass reason, man, God just said, "Nah, boy, you good. Just keep stay your ass out here for a minute. I'm gonna show you something."
Yeah.
And he did. Fucked around and you know, I'm in and out the county, man, catching case after case, man, and this judge is not giving me what, you know, I'm looking for at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then he finally said, "Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna send you to boot camp." So I go down over the Roach unit. You know, stop. Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, man, goddamn, man, what kind of shit is this? But as I'm sitting here going through all these units, man, I'm like, man, all right, yeah, this is where I really wanted to come. Shit. And it wasn't for me. It was more so what did it for me. Like, man, this shit for the birds, man. I realized, bro, I couldn't be the nigga sitting in there having a motherfucker tell me when to eat, when to get up, when to go to sleep. hey, you finna wear these boxes. Man, hold on, man. Who the fuck else wore them bitches? But I wasn't thinking about all that shit when I was on my mission to go to the penitentiary, because I was trying to fulfill reputation. My pops then, all my uncles, my grandfather, so I knew I was next in line. You know what I'm saying? That type of dumb shit. But all in all, I'm glad I didn't. And, it's motherfuckers think that you just got to be some kind of G because you done been to the penitentiary. No, that ain't the case. And I know y'all know that ain't the motherfucking case.
No.
There's been plenty of niggas that done went up in there and come home.
I was square.
That motherfucking persona like he was just doing the most, but he was a goddamn mark up in there.
Yeah, that's why I say, man. We like I tell everybody, bro. The channel was never built to glorify being locked up, right?
Right.
It was really to bring awareness and enlighten people.
Yeah, man.
To be honest with you, that you a damn fool if you think you can't put that suit on, huh?
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's
Absolutely.
what the channel was built around. You know what I'm saying? Because you think because you go to court and they give you a substantial amount of time that you the only one suffer. No, man. Because here's the deal, though. You can't send you no money. You can't come see you. You feel what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
the people that suffers the most is the one you leave behind. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is this, man. The sooner the people figure that out, the better off they'll be. When they gonna figure it out, we don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So with the hopes of this channel right here, bro, that anybody that grades the screen, we can push the motherfucking needle a little bit forward to let you know, man, that they still hitting that motherfucking gaffle and getting that time out, huh? And when you get there,
I got
that
my
gun
curtain
is gone. You see what I'm saying? The only thing gonna get you through then is some mental shit. You feel what I'm saying? And if you can't handle the mental aspects of going in and out of them day rooms and all that shit, you're gonna be the one hanging at the end of that run, man, with that motherfucking rope on your neck. And it ain't got nothing to do with you being real, bro. God, my witness, you know what I'm saying? And ain't shit fake about what I say. Because you know why I say that, DS? I had a life sentence, bro. And don't you know how many times that shit crossed my mind? Real talk. I didn't know how I was gonna get out of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the niggas on the outside was looking at me for who I was. You feel what I'm saying? Don't know all at the same time. I'm looking at that fucking run and looking at that sheet. Because at some time and point, you get tired of saying, goddamn me, damn, man, these motherfuckers keep giving me these set-offs. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting you set off after set off after set off. When you get a 3-year set off, man, that shit like a whole new sentence, bro.
You got to do it. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, at no way, man, that anybody that come on this channel, man, glorifies being locked up, bro. And I can't help but to reiterate, man, that I don't want nobody to be discouraged when they see Ferguson Chronicles, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because we not here to represent no fucking prison, man. We're not here to represent no prison. So don't be fooled by the title. You feel what I'm saying? It's what's in the book that matter. And look at it. This what's in the book right here. You got brothers on the screen. This is what's in the book. And you can't read the book until you open it. That's why I encourage brothers to come over here, man. This shit is real, and sometimes it's raw.
Yeah, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But you gonna get it when you get here, man. You ain't going nowhere else, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was doing it was just only a matter of time before I come to the screen, and say what I say. That's why I tell people, man, it's real life stories from real life people, man. And we are the people, bro. We the damn people. You feel what I'm saying? So it's up to us as the people to take this channel where it need to go. It's up to us. But you have to know your job, man. You have to know your job. And what's so cool about it, you ain't got to be rich to come over here. You ain't got to be rich. You could be broke in a motherfucker. And still your story gonna matter over here. That's just because that's what we do, man. We accept all, man, and turn away none, bro. I don't even know you. But through this thing, I'm gonna know you, and I'm gonna get to know you because you're gonna be one of the people that help this motherfucker get where it need to go.
Exactly.
So that's my spiel, man. That's my spiel on this shit, man.
Oh, man. Well, you made my day.
You know, and I know one thing, bro. As long as we smiling,
yeah, man,
we can make it, man. Because through a smile, it builds some strength, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit, man. And so for anybody that's looking at the live right now, man, our smiles from each one of us, man, we hope we enlighten y'all, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To have a good day, man. Because guess what? We had a lot of bad days, man. And I know we all can speak to that. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of bad days, man. Sam days was better than mine. He went that motherfucking 83, did 38 years. That's 13 more than me. Polo did 30. Sam did 8 more years than him.
Yeah,
so I don't know what it feel like to do 30 years. I don't even know what it feel like to do 38 years. I can only speak to my 25.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? So that's just my spiel, man. Real talk. That's my spiel, man. But you know, we can go on. We can go on for hours and hours talking about this shit right here, man. But we'll be back, man, because we ain't going nowhere, man. And we are the people, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we are the people, man. So you know where it's at, man. Like I say, for anybody that tapped in, for anybody that subscribed to the channel, man, continue to push that like. Most of all, subscribe and share the content, man. We gonna keep pushing forward, man, because we the people, man. We matter, man. And over here, that's what matter, bro, is the people. So if you got any struggles in your life, man, this is where you need to be. This is the platform for you to tell what you're going through, man. Because we all going through some shit, man. So with that being said, man, I salute you, Polo. Got much love for you, man. Sam, you know where we stand, man. And for all those that checked in, man, I salute y'all. Much love. Keep tuning in because we're going to keep pushing forward, man. Nothing fancy. Yeah. We not fancy over here, man. Yeah. But what we do, man, is we keep it real, man. And we stand on that. So I salute y'all. Love you. Stay tuned.
Bet that. All right, Sam. All right.
All right.
Man.